Our honey.
Today's hottest music, Hot 103. Good morning.
It is Wednesday morning, and we are joined by our friends from Action Programs for Animals, and we got Amanda with us today. What's up, Amanda?
I have a squirrely little dog. They're my favorite, you know. That's Rusty. Rusty, come here,
Rusty.
So you know Monica.
Yes.
Yes, we love Monica.
Monica's next door, and apparently he's very, very in love with Monica.
How cute.
But my feelings aren't hurt. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. How are you all? Hello, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. We're good.
So our pet of the week obviously has a lot of energy.
So he's 8 years old, which really isn't that old, especially for these smaller dogs, right? Huh, Rusty? Hi, Mr. Rusters.
Rusty.
But he's also a chunk of burning love, so he's real thick. But he is like bouncing off the walls, because sometimes when dogs are a little thicker, you expect to be more couch potatoes consistently, right? Well, this little guy has a great little energy. He wants Monica, and it's like, come on, people, why are you keeping me from Monica? He's stuck with me. So today's pet of the week, Action Programs for Animals, and this is Rusty. These are the ones that I always feel really sad for, right? You all know how that goes. Rusty, yeah. He actually had a family. He had people that loved him, and he lost them through no fault of his own. He and his dog friend. And so the dog friend is a little, I think, more like a lighter colored, skinnier terrier mix, and is a little shyer than Rusty. Rusty is super friendly. Rusty!
Yes.
Son. He's a happy guy.
Oh, he
Yes.
does have another APA?
What's that, Jackie?
Oh, so he does have another friend that's at the APA as well?
He does. So if you are motivated, you know what my version, you know what I say, when you're going to get one, why not get two?
Yes.
So he does have a sibling here, and we would love it if they were able to head together. They seem to be okay separately. So, you know, I always say, like, we're just happy to get one adopted. If we could get two adopted in the same home, it'd be ideal. It also would be ideal, frankly, for specifically people who adopt them, because they know each other, they'll take care of each other. You know, a lot of the hesitation sometimes to adopt dogs is that they know it's work. And I acknowledge that, I respect that. But if you're able to get two dogs that know each other, love each other, and have kind of a lifestyle together, it's easier. Wouldn't you like that, Mr. Rusty? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Being torn from his home, you know, that's his only familiar right now. So, you know, let's try to get them adopted together. That would be awesome.
Yeah. But I believe in you all. I believe in the power of Hot 103, your listeners, the animal lovers of Doña Ana County, all of the good things in the world. So we would really love it if we could get Rusty adopted. He's probably about, I'd say, 18 pounds. He probably should be about 15, but I am.
Oh, we ain't judging.
No judgment here. You know, Amanda, and one of the things to mention is the volunteers at APA. I mean, a lot of volunteers come together to make APA go. And that's one of the things that we've always appreciated over the years, is just the effort and the work that all the volunteers put together to make Action Programs for Animals what it is. And just everybody that comes together. I mean, it's a community that we're fortunate enough to say that we're a part of, because we've adopted from APA. So it's so great to see just these volunteers in the community come together for APA.
Yeah, so we do have a lot of great volunteers. We're fortunate because we have grown enough to where we do have some staff, right? We also have a thrift store, and we frankly cannot sustain our facility as well as the thrift store without employees. But we really do count on the time of our volunteers, the kindness in their hearts to come and help and support what we do. We had a vaccination drive this past weekend. We have our pet food bank. A lot of those folks come to volunteer because they really believe in what we do. We take a multifaceted approach to animal welfare and our perspective on trying to create what we call as a no-kill community. A no-kill community is specifically a community that is euthanizing less than 10% of their adoptable animals. And I think during COVID, and there's been some spots and times, we've met that. But the last year has been really, really, and you've probably seen this across your feeds if you're on social media in general, it's been really hard for rescues. I mean, some places are struggling to keep their doors open. We get emails from other rescues across the state that are saying we're at the edge. Like so, you know, one of the things that I always say is if you're giving to a charity, please consider giving locally. I really have rerouted all of anything that I donate to local groups that I know will help local animals. They're all worthy, right? So I'm not saying like the animals in another state aren't, but I know that there's animals directly in my community that need my help and support. And we do that through rescues. And so he is worth it. They're all worth it. And we just really hope that our community continues to support us when we have fundraiser, things like that. So we have some new board members that we're getting on board. And with that, we're hoping, we're hoping to create some fundraisers, and we will advertise them and hope that those in our community are able to give. If they can't give monetarily, if they have donations for our thrift store, that's great. If they can't give either of those ways, their time is great. If they can't give time, sharing this post, sharing the message, spaying and neutering your own pets, all of those things are important, right? And so as a longtime animal rescuer and advocate, I know that any little thing that you can do is helpful. So you all doing this every week like clockwork for us, probably getting real tired of us at this point, but
Never.
No.
I was expecting you to say that. Thank you.
We don't-
Rusty?
And we say
Yeah.
that because it's like, because of this program, I mean, we have our babies at home. I
You
mean,
got us.
you got us.
No.
I mean, we were a couple of months into starting this thing, and
Yeah.
now we're years. And I mean, we have our babies at home that we look
Yes.
forward to going
So
to.
you realize APA does so much, how can you not support APA? And so like Amanda said, do you have any donations? They would happily, help out all the animals there.
Yeah, I know. And I have a ongoing pile in my garage that's always set aside for APA, which really disturbs me on how much I probably should not be shopping as much as I am. But, it'll go to a good cause. That's how I tell myself. And I also tell myself, like, if there are things that you have in your home that you haven't used for a long time, whether it's clothing, furniture, etc., somebody else could use it. Like, they could actively use it every day or regularly. And if it's just sitting there, heck, just donate it. And we'll use those profits to save little ones like Rusty and his siblings and all the good things. He is considered a senior at 8 years old. But again, you see his energy. He's very treat motivated, aren't we all? He loves everyone.
Yes.
And
Oh,
he was a community intake, which frankly we don't get a lot because we just don't have the space. Occasionally, if the timing is right and there's a plea from our community to take a couple of animals, and we do just happen to have a place, we're able to do that. But most of our animals are pulled from our local municipal shelter we partner with, as well as partner all the other great rescues in our community. Keep in mind that Toby Turpin and his wife, they are sponsors of all the of basically the adoptions. So when you're considering, who to choose when you are doing your business, real estate business, definitely consider those who are willing to give some of their profits to help animals in need. And they're adopters as well. So we love the Turpins, and Toby is excellent. His wife is amazing, and we greatly appreciate them. But I'm sure you want to know our hours, right?
Yes, of course.
So if you are just tuning in and you haven't heard this spiel before, our hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, 11 to 3, or by appointment. If you fall in love with Rusty and you must have him, feel free to give us a call. If those times don't work, you can do a meet. Generally with the smaller dogs, we do have more of a list of potential adopters. It's unfortunate only because we wish all of our dogs had that long list. And you know that, Jackie, you have one of the big boys. And yeah. And Joey, I know you lost one this past year, but you still have your other little one to hopefully keep you comfort, and your own actual human son. It gives some comfort, yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's funny to see the growth between Nico and Matthew, and just kind of like, oh, it's such a great thing to see a boy and his dog. He's not my dog anymore. He doesn't belong to me. He belongs to Matthew now. He's
new owner.
Yeah, he got a new owner. I got kicked to the curb by both of them. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just here.
Yeah, you couldn't have it any other way. But you know what, Joey, if you are looking for your own, I'm telling you, Rusty really is giving you the eye. And maybe that's why you're so excited.
He would look really, really good in your house, Joey. And his
I'm gonna lose that one too.
I'm gonna go straight to the source, Amanda. We're gonna call his wife, okay?
Right, the real
right now.
No, we appreciate you guys. Hope some of your followers and listeners come and visit us. Consider donating to us or helping us support us in all the work that we do. We are collectively, as a community, hopefully improving the quality of life for all of our companion animals. So we appreciate you all so much.
Make sure you visit APA and follow us every Wednesday. Remember, like Amanda said, you could do your part. Even sharing this post goes a long way to help out those animals, and just giving your
For
time,
sure.
whatever you could do, help out APA. And just every Wednesday, we always look forward to checking in with you guys. And yeah, it's always a great time. And Amanda, we always appreciate seeing you, and it's
Thank
good
you
talking to
guys.
you.
You're the bestest. All right. Well, have a great Wednesday. I don't know if it'd be myself or Monica next week, but one of us will be here showcasing one of our adoptable animals that's looking for a new family. And we will see you all then.